So one thing you get for these videos is, I hope, just realness. Not some idea of what spirituality should be, like in a monastery all the time, or, people talking about kind of being detached from everything all the time. And I probably talk about that too, because the reality is the detachment is where freedom lies. But our journey of that is very unique, and we get challenged with that, right? And that is what life really is. That is what growth is this ability to challenge ourselves and question from a conscious view what is pointing towards our truth, so that we can genuinely do that, walk and grow in the way that moves us and opens us consciously to become better people, to become more happy, to rise beyond reactions, judgments, and nastiness. So what do you do when you're confronted with judgments and nastiness? Because we all know, A, we don't want to be a doormat. B, perhaps we're on the path of learning to not react and live in a peaceful way. But we'll notice that when the judgments and nastiness is aimed at us, that you have to change gears very quickly. Because whatever your gear could have been in the past, to attack back, to justify, to run away, to go into freeze, to be shocked and then react later, it just shows us perhaps a different way. And what is so gorgeous about what I play with, and hopefully what you can play with, is that this other way is kind of like a curiosity, really. It's like, can I really do this differently? And the feeling is that they are wrong. They did that to us. They need to change. They are bad. I protect myself from them, like shut down communication, hold a grudge, not interact with them for the rest of the day or for a month, depending on their situations. But the reality is, how does that make you feel as a human? And if your desire is peace and love, how does that separation and that barrier make you feel? On one hand, there's common sense. Like, you don't just keep jumping back into the fire to get burned. I wouldn't. So there's common sense. But I do know in myself, when I'm in a situation, or perhaps someone who has that reactiveness as their personality, or it was a situation where it was on them and so they reacted and did all that you can see the bigger picture. And that's what I mean about holding people in their greatness. I'm trying to cross the road. The bigger picture is, it's not that person. The reactions isn't them. Their reactions is what happened, but it's not who they are. And I heard this saying a long time ago, and I couldn't understand it back then. It was, blame the sin, not the sinner. And it was about some people who'd done some dumb stuff. And I had to kind of like pick up the pieces. And I was like, how do I not blame them? Like, they did it. They're stupid. They should have known better. Or they're mean. They should have known better. Or they're irresponsible. They should have known better. But it's the same when you're around people that are mean, reactive, shooting the gun in all directions but at themselves. Blame the sin, not the sinner, meaning they're not that reaction. They're not those words. It's not really who they are. They might have acted that way, but do they really think that? And what that does is gives you space to look at things differently. It gives you space to love them. It gives you space, and here's a big one, it gives you space to hit the reset button and look them in the eye and smile and move on. Move on to the next part of your day or the next moment you see them and realize everything is okay. Now, how you do this is your way, because some people think that, that sounds like just brushing it under the carpet or la 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 la. I'm not giving you a write out handbook of what you have to do, because every situation's so different. But what I am trying to encourage is how we can change our minds around this and not hold the anger, not us hold the grudge, not us want them to change. And that's huge if you can do that. Your empowerment, your greatness lies within you, your truth, and your ability to hold on to your peace. Protect your peace. Protect your peace, baby.